Alrighty, guys, what's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday, May 14th, everybody. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day here. Hope everyone is doing good out there. We got ourselves some updates regarding the upcoming weather here. We are expecting a couple of days worth of severe weather to start. Actually, it's currently ongoing here. We did have a bit of severe weather today. And we did just have a tornado warning, but they did cancel that. That was actually in North Carolina. It was just a radar-indicated threat. Got a couple severes going on right now. Actually, one in Nebraska. We'll hop over here for 1 second just to take a look at it. Got kind of a little bit of a storm kicking off out there towards, like, south central South Dakota. But the severe warning's actually out there for, like, north central Nebraska. Let's see here. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and $50 hail. 1.25 inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts going on out there. So that is the verdict here. But what's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. First of all, Mark, dude, thank you so much, man, for the $5 donation. It's greatly appreciated, dude. That happened right before the stream started. So I appreciate it, Mark. Thank you, dude, for the support. You absolutely rock, my friend. Let's see what we got here today. We got Crystal. We got CJ, Indiana. We have Veronica. We have, let's see here, Aiden. I see Davis. Not sure how you say it. Dashund. We have Guyana, I think it is. Saying big fan, love your videos. Thank you. Appreciate it. We've got Rhonda. We have Jill, Peggy, Yankee, Joyce, or Josie. Sorry, not Joyce. Josie, my bad. Let's see. My name is. We have Kidstorm coverage. We have Black Label and Brandon. What's up, everybody? Obviously, everybody as well who is joining in here. And obviously, I didn't say welcome to. Obviously, welcome to everybody. But anyways, y'all, so yeah, let's go ahead and hop over here to the outlook here for today. So we do have a slight risk today, a little bit of a marginal actually out there currently towards Nebraska and stuff where there's that severe warnings at. But we have been seeing a little bit of severe weather today. We do got ourselves a slight risk here as of the last update out there towards like northern Alabama, portions out there in like north Georgia, northeastern Mississippi. We do got ourselves a lot of areas towards like central, kind of eastern Tennessee with a slight risk here. Also south central Kentucky, we got ourselves a little itty bitty portion there of the slight risk today. Same thing for like northern Florida. We got ourselves a slight risk out here. Also like southern Georgia is included here as well. Now tornado probability for today, we just got a big 2% risk out there. A couple tornadoes possible today. Obviously, the day is mostly over, but we do have a 2% risk also out there by, like, north central Nebraska and portions out there by south central South Dakota. I think mostly this threat is over with, considering the fact that that storm's already pretty much out of that region. Now, when it comes to damaging winds, got that 15% risk out there towards, like, Tennessee, Alabama, portions of Georgia. Hail risk here, just a bit of 15% for 1 to 2 inch hail out there towards, like, northern Florida, southern Georgia. But anyways, so that's today's risk. Just want to go over that real quickly. I mean, like I said, today's mostly over with. We've already seen a lot of our severe weather today. So let's actually work our way over into tomorrow, which I think tomorrow's what, Wednesday? Pretty sure. Yep, tomorrow's Wednesday. So as we work our way over here into the 15th. Now tomorrow, actually, I want to go ahead and give y'all a little bit of a fun fact here. Tomorrow, the Hurricane Center is going to start reissuing our regular scheduled outlooks. So we're going to start to get some Hurricane Center outlooks here starting tomorrow. They're going to go full-time and do that. So tomorrow, they said they're going to do that May 15th, which that's tomorrow. So anyways, y'all, but working our way over here to tomorrow. Got another slight risk out there. Once out there towards like the eastern panhandle of Texas, portions out there in Oklahoma, and a little portion out there kind of in southeastern Kansas. Now, actually, Florida, where I'm at, it's actually in a slight risk here too, out there towards the central side. This does include like Tampa and Orlando areas. Will be in the risk here for tomorrow, that level 2 threat. We do got a marginal out there towards the Carolinas in southern Virginia, potential for an isolated severe storm or two. But tomorrow, the greatest probability regarding severe weather is going to be out there mostly towards like Oklahoma, Panhandle, Texas, south portions here of Kansas, and like central areas here of Florida. Now, tomorrow's tornado probability, actually, we have a 2% risk for tornadoes, so an isolated tornado or two. Looking at a couple tornadoes possible between Oklahoma and like South Kansas. Now, across Florida, actually, we got ourselves a 5% risk here. Let me go ahead and actually turn on the town names so you guys can see them. So this does include like Orlando and Tampa, Cape Canaveral areas in the 5% risk area. So there's a a decent potential that we could have a couple tornadoes in Central Florida here for tomorrow. So we'll have to like I said, we'll have to be weather aware out in this region here tomorrow. So like I said, 5% risk here for one specific person. It's still pretty low probability of getting impacted by a tornado, so don't let it scare you. But we'll keep an eye on it. If coverage will be needed, then like I said, we'll do coverage. Let's see here. Tampa needs rain. It does. I'll tell you that. I'm actually out here between Tampa and Orlando, out near this area here. It's been so dry. Last 2 days, though, yesterday and today, we actually got a bit of rain, which was very nice. We haven't had rain in over a month, I don't think. It's been super dry out in Central Florida, but it looks like things are finally changing for us. Looks like we're starting to get more rain, which is I'm very thankful for. But as long as we keep those tornadoes away, that's something I don't really want to have to deal with. I'm sure you guys don't either. So, but yeah, 5% risk there tomorrow for tornadoes. We'll probably do some coverage for you guys. Whenever it comes to the damaging wind potential, actually a 5% across Florida, 5% across the Carolinas, and we have actually introduced a slight risk here, a level 2 severe weather threat for damaging winds, to be out there by, kind of the central, almost northwestern side of Oklahoma, and a little sliver of like southeastern Kansas, also a little portion of like southeastern panhandle of Texas. So out here, there's a 15% chance we could have some damaging wind gusts between 60 and 70 mile per hour winds. Those are gusts. Remember what the winds could peak up to, not really sustained, but peaking up to during a thunderstorm. That does include areas near Oklahoma City, Ponca City in Oklahoma, Memphis in the panhandle of Texas, south of Wichita here in that 15% risk area. Now the brown, the same thing for the most part, but it's just a lower probability. So we are talking, 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts still. But whenever it comes to the overall likelihood, that does drop to threefold, down to 5% instead of 15. So that is what we're looking out there for. Same thing for, like I said, the Florida and the Carolinas there. Now, hail tomorrow. Actually, we do have 2 slight risk areas. We actually have one up in Central Florida here. This is our hail threat for today. Tomorrow, in which we have a 15% chance. So we're actually talking hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter, being a possibility out there towards the Central Florida area. Once again, including areas near Orlando, Tampa, near all the way up towards Ocala. And, like I said, even across the brown here as well, that's still a potential for hail, same size, between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. But once again, just lower probability, down to 5% chance of happening versus the 15 across the yellow. Now, obviously across the Carolinas, we do have that small chance for a little bit of hail as well. Once again, same thing, between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. Southern Virginia, a lot of North and South Carolina there. But then we work our way over here to the plains again. And here for tomorrow, we do got ourselves a heightened hail threat across the yellow area. So that does include the northern and eastern panhandle of Texas, portions out there in south central, almost like southeastern Kansas, as well as northern and kind of portions of western Oklahoma there is in that 15% risk. But like I said, whenever it comes to the hail here, it's the same thing, guys. It's between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. As of now, we don't have any significant or hatch risk areas, which if we had a hatch risk area, that would mean 2-inch hail or larger, but we do not. So we're sticking between 1 to 2 inches regarding hail so far here for tomorrow. Anyways, that's tomorrow's threat. And like I said, we might do some coverage, especially out there towards Central Florida. I don't know if I can do coverage because what I use for my internet is kind of a hotspot type of thing because I have some things going on right now. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream it considering I'm in Central Florida. It's going to make it a little bit harder for me to stream. I'll give it a try, though. I'll definitely give it a try. Anyways, so then we work our way over here into, Thursday. Thursday, we got ourselves another day worth of severe weather out there towards Texas. This includes near Dallas and a level 2 slight risk, so a severe threat level 2 out of 5. Also including areas near San Antonio here for Thursday, Abilene, Killeen. Let's see here, portions out there by Brownwood and Waco. That is in the level 2 threat. Now, there is no breakdowns regarding, for Thursday as of now. It's just for the only breakdown we have is for today and tomorrow. But yeah, we're talking a slight risk out there. Now the marginal, the level 1 threat goes all the way up here into like western Oklahoma and all the way down here towards like central and southern Louisiana. So we'll need to just keep an eye out for a couple of severe storms. Also got another little marginal, a little isolated marginal out there towards like central southern Missouri for Thursday. The same thing for like southern Illinois and western Kentucky. So there will be the potential of a couple of strong to severe storms out in this region here coming up for Thursday. Okay, so we'll need to be looking out there for that regarding Thursday. Once again, there's no breakdown here. And of course, actually Friday, we do have another day of severe weather. We got ourselves... let's see here. We got ourselves a 15% risk area, which is basically equivalent to that slight risk, that level 2 threat. But yeah, we have another day of severe weather expected for Friday out there, mostly between like Louisiana and Mississippi. So we'll just be weather aware over the next couple of days. We'll keep an eye on it, and we'll keep you all updated on that. How's Louisiana looking? So yeah, like we just mentioned, Friday gonna want to watch out there for a little bit of severe weather. So we'll keep an eye on it. Let's see. My town got hit by a tornado yesterday. Wow, dude. Hope you're doing all right, man. That's crazy. I'm glad to see you're here chatting, though. That is very, very good. Like I said, that really sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. The thing is, I've always said this before in my streams. Objects, they can be replaced. Houses and stuff can be replaced, but lives cannot. Okay, lives cannot. So that is good in itself that you're okay. I'm definitely glad to see that. But my prayers will be with you, man. I really hope that everything goes okay with you, and I hope that damage isn't too bad. Because shoot, I tell you what, the weather's been kind of funky lately. I think y'all know that by now. It's just been nuts. Yeah, it's been really nuts. But hope you're doing good, man. Once again, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's see. What's up, Samuel? Hope you're doing good, man. Welcome to the live stream. Let's see here. I'm going to get up to some of these comments. Let's see. Florida is getting storms, but figured literally. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Like I said, in the real storms, the real thing of storms, yeah, we've actually been getting a couple storms today. It was nice. Very, very nice. Because, like I said, we haven't had storms in quite a while. Now, like I was saying, we're going to need to do some coverage more than likely tomorrow. Because you can kind of see here as we approach our way into, let's see here. So, basically, tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, it seems like an afternoon event. You can see how right as we approach, like, actually pretty early in the morning, that's where some storms start to develop up there, like in northern Florida. And then obviously by the morning time, the sun comes up, it could be more widespread, more scattered. But by the afternoon, Wyoming got a considerable severe. We'll look at that in a second. But yeah, by the afternoon, it could be a line, maybe. I know that today's what is it? That the storm that we had earlier was basically a long line that rolled through. Not quite a squall. I think it was more like an MCS type of line, though. I don't think it was attached to a big. Anyways, but yeah, it'll be pretty nice. We definitely need those rain totals. Bowling Green just had a storm, but just thunder and lightning, heavy rain. Yeah, I don't think Bowling Green's in anything really today. Actually, you know what? I lied. There's actually a marginal level 1 threat, but yeah, there ain't nothing severe going on right now. Speaking of, let's go and check up on Wyoming. Let's see what's going on over here. Wow, 70-mile-an-hour winds. Okay, so there's actually a storm popping off in southeastern Wyoming. Let's see here, towards Medicine Bow, heading towards Rock River, Elk Mountain. Look at that, Penny Hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds. Wow, 70-mile-an-hour winds. That's definitely not something you want to joke around with. 70-mile-an-hour winds could definitely cause some damage. So make sure if you're say you're in Wyoming or know anybody out there in these areas towards Medicine Bow and Elk Mountain. Just give them a heads up because yeah, you don't want to be caught outdoors or around windows for a storm like this. This is a type of storm that you'd want to remain away from windows and honestly maybe even towards the center of your home because yes, those winds can definitely be damaging overall. So we'll need to watch out there for that. Let's bring back up the SPC here. So for tomorrow, we also had that threat out there by Oklahoma and Texas. So let me hop my models over here towards Oklahoma in Texas. So when it comes to it, looks like, oh, that's interesting. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have more of an afternoon event. So the way that things look like they're going to play out, guys, is that tomorrow morning into the afternoon, that's whenever Florida is going to get their severe weather. By the evening, it should be mostly done in Florida. Now, across like Oklahoma and Texas, like we were talking about here, it looks like it might be a little bit later. It kind of shows storm initiation popping off here right around like maybe 22 Zulu. Which, shoot, that's like, what, 6 Eastern, 5 Central? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong there. Somewhere around that time. So basically late afternoon, early evening at that point. So it's going to be more of an evening event, yeah, carrying on into the evening and potentially the overnight hours here. I mean, at this point here, 05 Zulu, this is midnight for the Central Time, folks, and there still could be some storms firing off throughout the area here, according to the HRRR and stuff. Let me bring up like the wrap. Kind of look at the the overall ingredients that are in place. Now the wrap model shows kind of a cap here. Basically, all a cap is think of it as a lid on a bottle, and think of a storm that is inside the bottle and it's trying to escape, and it won't be able to escape if that cap's on. So therefore, what that means is that the storm wouldn't storm. There would be no storm. So if that cap is in place here, it's like a wall, basically. The storm's trying to go through, so that rising column of warm air is trying to create this big, tall thunderstorm, and so the cap prevents that rising air from continuing to rise. So that could be a bit of an issue tomorrow, but there's a lot of instability, though. There is a lot of energy in the atmosphere. I mean, especially out there by like Texas, Oklahoma, there, well over 3,000 joules per kilogram, which really about 1,000 is all you need for some decent organized severe weather, and we have about 3,000. So we'll watch out there for that. Lower level wind shear, like regarding tornadic potential and stuff like that. So the storms, they were expected to fire off right around like 22 Zulu, so right around this time. Our lower level wind shear is really not that strong. So that's leading me to believe that there probably won't be any violent or strong tornadoes tomorrow, which we're not expecting. You know, I think they have a 2% is all we got. Yeah, so just a 2%. So yeah, we're not expecting any big tornadoes to occur. I mean, no like violent tornadoes to occur tomorrow, so that's good. But yeah, just a couple isolated tornadoes will be possible near this surface low right here. You guys can actually see in south central Kansas as this low is basically wrapping up a lot of lower level wind shear, but pretty weak lower level winds. So that should keep things relatively lowered and not too amplified. So that'll be good. But yeah, still a couple tornadoes will be possible. So, you know, wouldn't be surprised if we caught a tornado or two between like South Kansas and North Oklahoma tomorrow. But yeah, don't let that worry you too much. Like I said, the odds are pretty low overall. Mid-level winds. These are really good for storm organization and getting those storms going. Yeah, these are actually pretty weak too. So we don't have strong kinematics. So our wind shear, basically our winds throughout the atmosphere at different levels, are actually pretty weak. So that's good for minimizing super dangerous storms. But I think it still could definitely create a couple of storms that could be severe, of course, but more marginalized, of course, considering we have that marginal and then that slight risk. But yeah, the main problem though for like Oklahoma is actually going to be between damaging wind gusts. So the winds that could gust under that storm could be up between 60 and 70 miles an hour, and hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter mostly. So yeah, nothing too crazy. Let's see, when's the next risk day for Ohio? I don't think Ohio is in the risk anytime soon. Today we don't have it. Tomorrow we don't have it. And the day after we don't. Same thing for Friday. So I'm not seeing anything on the horizon right now regarding anything for central Ohio. As of right now, the threats, got a lot of marginals. They just updated that convective outlook there. But tomorrow, the main events is between mostly Florida and the Central Plains, between those two weather events. Also a little event out there by the Carolinas. And of course, here for Thursday, the Southern Plains threat, a little bit of a Midwest concern for a couple isolated severe storms. And of course, here for Friday, we got a 15% risk out there for severe weather between like Louisiana and southern Mississippi. So, yeah, we'll watch out for it then. Keep an eye on it. Let's see. What about Thursday? So yeah, Thursday we'll just keep an eye on it. We just looked at the convective outlook, so hopefully you saw that. Anyways, let's see. Go through these comments here. How does Florida look tomorrow? Yeah, so like I was saying, we're actually going to be watching out for Florida tomorrow. Because we have ourselves a bit of a disturbance coming through. It's going to create a bit of severe weather. You can actually see it right there develop. So this is actually going to start, like I was saying, pretty early, right around like a little bit after midnight. It's kind of when it could start to happen. So the model, like the HRRR here, shows a little bit of storms starting up in like northern Florida, roughly around midnight, maybe slightly after. So that, like I said, it's interesting. So that's when it could start. Like I said, the main event though for tomorrow is going to be happening in pretty much the afternoon. Could start as like early as it could start as early as the morning and then continue throughout the afternoon, but it should be dying out by the time it reaches the evening. Which Florida county am I in? Polk County. But yeah, so like I said, we'll just have to just monitor that. Like I said, I'll try to go live for you guys tomorrow to cover this in Florida, and I'll try to see if I can get some personal views on it too, because like I said, I'm out here as well. So this includes me down here. So we definitely need it. It's been very dry. I've said that so many times, but my goodness, dude, it's like desert out here in Florida. Has been. What about Tennessee? I don't think Tennessee's in too much heat tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, Tennessee doesn't have anything going on tomorrow, really. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Day 3. Yeah, same thing. Pretty much good. We do get a marginal today, though. A couple storms you can actually see on the radar now. There's a bit of storm activity out there northeast of Chattanooga, actually by Chattanooga. A little bit of storms northwest of Nashville. An occasional severe thunderstorm warning could be possible throughout the evening today. But, yeah, nothing super wild. No, like, outbreak or anything like that is expected. So, we're good. We're good up in Tennessee for right now. Can I look at Knoxville? Yeah, I can look at Knoxville for you. Yeah, there ain't much going on in Knoxville right now. We do have a little bit of a line of storms heading in that general area. You can actually see there's Knoxville there. We got this wall of storms that's heading towards Knoxville. I'd keep an eye on it if it can continue to hold up by the time it reaches you. I mean, it's still a good little distance away from you, so there's still a lot that can happen to that. There still is a lot that could happen to that storm by the time it reaches you. But if you get some thunder in maybe an hour or two, I wouldn't be surprised. But honestly, yeah, I think we're pretty good. Yeah, there's nothing severe on those anyways. It shouldn't be anything too much of a problem. Anyways, folks, let me actually talk about the Hurricane Center. That's actually something I want to bring up here. This is our first ever tropical outlook, I think. No, I think there was one special tropical outlook we looked at. Anyways, our first Pacific tropical outlook. We got ourselves an area of interest. We're watching the tropics out in the EPAC, the Eastern Pacific. So in South Mexico, we got a disturbance. Disturbance 1, 30% chance of overall formation. So what that means is that this storm here, so within the next 48 hours, we're not expecting this storm to turn into a tropical depression or higher. However, the next 7 days, there's a 30% chance that this thing will turn into a tropical depression or a tropical storm. Now, honestly, at this point, I am very confident that it will, given the fact that the models have been literally screaming about this for days now. They have been. Let me hop over here to like the Eastern Pacific. There we go. Nice view. So this is the GFS model, y'all. This is the American long range GFS model. So as we work our way down in time here, you can see this little area that develops. So as we approach here, I'll show you all the time as well. There you go. Yeah. So if you want to follow along with the time and the date, it's right here, y'all. So keep an eye out there for that. Anyways, but yeah, we work our way down in time, and we get this cyclone that develops there, kind of developing really for the 18th into the 19th. So that's about 4 days away or so. Today's pretty much over. But the GFS has this thing going on there for a little bit. Now, it doesn't look like it's going to be too much of a concern for anywhere, so that's good news. It doesn't look like it's going to be a problem for anybody, really. However, it could cause a bit of coastal issues for South Mexico if this thing really does, spoil up here. Also depends on how close it gets to Mexico. The models have been showing it away from Mexico, so don't worry about that right now. But yeah, there could be some swelling, maybe a little bit of rip current issues for the bottom coast of Mexico. So we'll see. we'll see how that plays out. I mean, look at this. So if I hop back over here to the last model run, sorry, there's the last model run right there. GFS shows the same thing. Another model run before that. Another model run before that. 6 hours before that. 6 hours before that. 6 hours before that. That. There. I mean, you can literally see here, dude. I'm going back way. Let's see here. Where am I even at? This was models from the 10th. This was 4 days ago, and it was showing the exact same thing. Obviously moving around a bit, but it's there. That's the thing, is there's consistency. So that's why my confidence is very high. And so that 30% they have right now, that's for now. I think that's going to go up. Definitely going to go up. I wouldn't be surprised if it's even a medium tomorrow. Maybe a 40%. We'll see. It's up to the Hurricane Center and what they decide to do with all that stuff. But yeah, no, I definitely wanted to mention that because, you know, once you start to see the models pick up on the tropics, that's usually whenever they go haywire. Usually once the first one starts talking about tropical activity, that's whenever the models start going crazy and show like tropical storms all over the place, which is crazy because these models they can be pretty nuts sometimes. So there's GFS here. Here's a CMC model. This one shows the same thing. You know, we got that storm out there in the EPAC. Still shows it, you know, kicking off out there. It doesn't show it as strong per se. We are talking, you know, right around maybe the upper 990 millibar range. Ignore my dogs back there. They're just going crazy because it's time for them to go outside. Anyways, Icon, this model doesn't really pick up too much on it. I mean, it obviously shows it, but it's not as intense as like the GFS, obviously. So there is model agreement to an extent here between, you know, like the CMC and the GFS and stuff like that. But, you know, we'll just have to see. You know, definitely keep an eye on it, and I'll keep y'all posted on that. You know, that whole situation there going on. Let's see here. Looking at the temperatures out there, yeah, definitely in warm enough waters. I'll tell you that. So where that you know, the potential depression or storm forms, it's going to be in some very hot waters. You know, 31, 32 degrees Celsius, which is very, very hot. So that'll continue moving its way here to the west here overall, which it should for a while have plenty enough of warm waters until it works its way past this yellow-green line here. That's whenever things could start cooling down a bit, in which, you know, that storm could die out. But yeah, so the waters are definitely warm enough out there. I've also noticed out here in the Gulf too. Not quite to their point yet, but they're definitely warming up quick too. The Gulf is definitely heating up quite a bit as well. You know, got some pockets here of 29 degrees Celsius water. That's pretty warm. But yeah, it's gonna take a little bit here to fully warm up. But it's working. Also, the Caribbean, the Southern Caribbean, is pretty warm. So we'll definitely watch out there for it. Let's see. Is no one covering Indiana? I cover everywhere. I mean, like I said, we've already went over the outlooks for the next couple of days, and like I said, regarding Indiana, we just got a little marginal tonight in the southern side. Tomorrow, nothing. Day after, nothing. The reason I'm not covering Indiana right now is because, well, there's not much expected for you guys. It's really not expected to be anything super crazy or anything like that. But like I said, you know, we do got a little marginal tonight. You know, potential for a couple strong, maybe a severe thunderstorm or two. But honestly, nah, I think it'll be relatively fine. I don't think we're going to see anything, you know, really popping off to be anything too crazy. So that is that. Let's see here. Kevin says, now you did it, Andrew. Let's see. Meteorologists will be screaming tropical depression tomorrow. You're the first to report it. I don't know about all that, but... like I said, you know, obviously there's been a lot of support on it for a while, given, first of all, NHC, Hurricane Center, you know, discussions on it here, plus the models and how crazy they've been lately, especially GFS. I'm talking to you. But yeah, no, it's certainly a possibility. Let me actually bring up the Euro. I do want to see that. Let me bring this real quickly over here because I need to log in real fast. Okay, let's see. Let me get forecast loop, and we'll bring up ECMWF. There we go. Let me zoom out a bit too. It's a little a little far zoomed in there. But yeah, let's take a look here at the. I guess we'll do continental. Might be the only way of doing this here. So this is ECMWF. Here's your Euro. So the European model. I'm gonna have to drop down to the long range. That's the short range. Model of Euro. Let's see here. Okay, so it's hard to tell, but there is something down there. There is something down there. It's just kind of too far south for this position of the I wouldn't call it camera, but the area. Kind of sucks though, because we don't really have a maybe Mexico. Yeah, it's too far to the north. Oh well, but yeah, like I said, we'll just have to watch it. More than likely, this thing eventually will turn into a tropical depression or a tropical storm. I'm very confident on it. But like I said, the good news with it, though, is it doesn't look like it's going to be much of a problem for anybody. I don't think we're going to have any impacts, really, with this upcoming system here. The only thing, like I said, that I could see being a potential problem is, well, essentially, maybe a bit of, coastal issues. It depends on how strong the storm gets, how close it gets to the coast. Could really stir up those waters, maybe getting some rip currents and swelling going. We'll see. We'll just have to see. I want to wait for the models to marinate a little more. I always say, I want to wait for them to, just kind of play it out for the next little bit. Now, obviously, at that point, then we'll be more confident on there. Anyways, let's see here. Let's go and do a little update on the warning. It looks like we got some storms really popping up there in Nebraska, north central side. Got a couple severes. Whoa, this one really blew up. Holy cow. So this is up in northeastern, kind of north central Nebraska, out there by Bassett and Newport. This is a severe warning for ping pong ball hail, 1.5 inches in diameter. That is definitely enough to cause some issues. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So Nebraska folks, northern side, Bassett and Newport, heads up to y'all. Because, yeah, like I said, there's ping pong ball hail on that storm and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Also got a warning up to the north there from Mills and Burton. This is for $half hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds out there overall. So that's the deal. That's what's going on. Southwest Nebraska got another warning for quarter hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. This one's out there. Let's see here. This one's out there by Wellfleet area. That's really the only storm going on for that general area. But anyways, yeah, so that's what's going on there, y'all. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'm gonna get more into the question answering. So, like I said, I've basically already went over a lot of the stuff I wanted to. So at this point, this is more of like a more one-on-one with you guys. So if there's any question you guys might have regarding anything we talked about or just anything in general regarding the upcoming weather, feel free to let me know in chat. Like I said, we're here for you. Let's see here. Yeah, if I don't mention your state, it's a good thing. That's true. That's very true. Let's see here. Thanks driving to Indianapolis now. Looks bad with wind, some rain. Let me look. Like I said, there's nothing severe going on right now. We do got a couple storms out there. Indianapolis got a few showers and maybe some rumbles of thunder. But these guys aren't bad. These ones aren't severe. They shouldn't be much of a problem. The only thing that they could really be an issue with is just heavy rain, which could obscure driving. But honestly, I think they're fine. Yeah, these are just kind of your normal little freakish storms. None of the crazy ones. None of the crazy ones. What's up, Christy? Hope you're doing good, Christy. Have you been getting your rain lately? We've actually got last 2 days we've got some rain, which is pretty nice. Very thankful for that. Let's see here. Sorry to hear that, Crystal. Let's see here. But like I said, y'all, if y'all have any questions, don't you hesitate. Don't you hesitate to let us know. We're going to bring up the HRRR here. We're going to look at the models. We're just going to see what's going to go on here. So tonight, there's going to be, a bunch of scattered storms still, past midnight. I mean, it looks like things do clear up, right around before sunrise. Typically how it works. But yeah, until now, a little bit past midnight, there's going to be a bunch of scattered storms out there throughout the southeast here. So we'll need to watch out there for it. Can I explain what Zulu or Zulu hour means? Yeah, so Zulu is, universal time. Zulu, so for example, it's the Earth's time. So obviously the Earth has 24 time zones 24 time zones. So instead of, looking at the specific time for a region, Zulu is basically the Earth's time. It's the same for everybody around the globe. So for an example, let's see here. So 04 Zulu, okay, that would be midnight Eastern. Midnight Eastern, This would be 11 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Mountain Time, and 9 p.m. Pacific. I'm not going to do the whole thing, obviously. But, yeah, it's basically the universe's time. So while, like, for example, look in the bottom right-hand corner of the stream right now, you'll see 0121. So right now it is 0121 UTC, or Zulu, which is the time around the Earth's time. The Earth as a whole, it's the time. So no matter if you're in China right now, if you're in, Australia, just wherever you're out on the globe, it's still 0121, which is the Earth's time as a collective. It's just, a lot of meteorologists and a lot of our programs really like, to use the universal time, which makes sense. It does. That way, instead of focusing on one time zone, it's more of a collective time for everybody. So that's that. Will Oklahoma be seeing any storms over the next week? Yes. Actually, yes. So for today, not really a whole lot of craziness going on. Tomorrow, yes, tomorrow is actually a day you need to look out there for. Specifically the kind of central and northwestern side here. Anything but the southeastern side of Oklahoma, really. There's a potential for a couple severe storms, out there towards central and more western Oklahoma. The southeastern side, not much of a threat. There will be a potential for maybe a couple tornadoes tomorrow, mostly towards the central and northern side of Oklahoma. In terms of damaging wind gusts, 15% risk across the 15% risk across the yellow there, 5% across the brown. So damaging winds, we are talking about the potential of wind gusts being right around 60 to 70 mile per hour winds. Once again, these are gusts. These are not sustained winds. Out of the storms, they could gust up to 60 to 70. So that's a possibility. And then regarding hail, same thing. A little more northwest, but yeah, there's definitely another risk other than Florida, of course, inside of the hail threat. So 1 to 2 inch hail in diameter is possible. Let's see here. Northwest Tennessee tomorrow. Yeah, no, Tennessee in general is not in the threat at all. So you're good. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Justin, I heard about that. Comes out this Thursday. Nice. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not getting my hopes too high on that movie. It's never going to be the same as normal Twister. I'd rather have my expectations be low, and be impressed when I watch it, rather than go in high and then it disappoints me. I'd rather be like, yeah. Like I said, I'm going in low. Let's see here. Northern Alabama, I guess tomorrow? Yeah, nothing up in Alabama tomorrow. See here. Coming in for Thursday, same thing. Just today, couple scattered storms tonight. That'll be a possibility. Actually, I think that's going on right now. Actually, yeah. Look at that. Northwest of Birmingham got a little line of storms coming through. Let's see. Will Madison get any severe weather this week? What Madison? There's a lot of Madisons. I mean, let's see here. Maybe here. Let's get rid of that there. See, Madison, Wisconsin, Madison, Alabama, Madison, Tennessee, Madison, Michigan, Madison, Mississippi. Which Madison, dude? There's so many. Let's see here. It's music video and soundtrack. Yeah, gotcha. Let's see. Wisconsin. Okay. Yeah, that helps. Helps a lot. All right, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're expecting anything too crazy going on here. Tonight, no severe weather. Day 2, no severe weather. And day 3, no severe weather. Yeah. So for the next 3 days, you, my friend, are good. Yeah, we're not expecting any severe weather out by you. You should be good there. Let's see here. Florida, like Tallahassee. Tallahassee tomorrow, I don't think. Yeah, Tallahassee's not a concern for severe weather tomorrow. Got a little marginal tonight. Let's see. Pretty calm out there though. It's day 3. Yeah. Tomorrow we got a decent threat up in Florida, towards where I'm at here in the central side, because we are gonna have that we do have ourselves that slight risk tomorrow, so level 2 threat. But for Tallahassee area, like you were saying, no, Tallahassee's fine. Shouldn't be an issue. What's up, Misty? Hope you're doing good. Let's see. We've got a new warning for Nebraska. Oh, wow. Yeah, things are starting to pick up on those storms, I'll tell you that. It's in a marginal here. Got a 1.5-inch hail storm warning out there towards Atkinson. Let's see. Also for 60-mile-an-hour winds towards Stewart. And so keep it out there for that. There's also another warning up in southwestern Nebraska. Out there by Wellfleet for quarter hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Could I look at Johnson City, Tennessee? Yeah. I mean, like I said, there's nothing going on in Tennessee just in general for the next little bit. Now, tonight, there could be some. So let me look at that real quickly for you. Here, let's see. I got you, my friend. Let me hop over. Oh, need to remove this. Okay, so Johnson City. Okay, so yeah, you are in the level 1 threat tonight. I wouldn't let it worry you or anything. Just a potential for a couple strong thunderstorms. You know, what's an isolated severe, maybe a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings nearby in the general area. But right now, for example, there's no severe warnings up in Tennessee. But we do have a couple storms out there, well to your west. So tonight, just look out for a couple storms. Could be some showers, some storms rolling through. But just know they're not expected to be anything super crazy tonight. So wouldn't worry about it. Now tomorrow. No, yeah, tomorrow you should be good. There could be a couple thunderstorms nearby as well tomorrow, but yeah, nothing severe expected. And then of course here for Thursday, nothing. Yeah, you're looking pretty good, my friend. Yeah, just really tonight, look out for a couple showers and storms. But once again, they ain't supposed to be a problem. They shouldn't be too much of an issue for you. Let's see here. Madison, what? Christy, you want me to look at Madison, Florida? Or are you just saying that there is a Madison, Florida too? Let's see here. Kathleen. Oh my goodness. Kathleen coming in here with a $15. Holy cow. Hold on a minute. Dude, on Cashapp, thank you so much, Kathleen. Let's see. Did they leave a message or anything like that? Doesn't look like it. But Kathleen, thank you so much for the $15 Cash App donation. That is very sweet of you. Please, if there's anything I can do for you, Kathleen, let me know. That is very nice of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, let me know in chat if there's anything I can do for you, okay? But thank you so much. That is really sweet of you. Much appreciated. Matt says, hey, NW16, nice stream. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Indiana, I'm expecting rain and thunder. Nothing severe. I guess you meant 8 a.m. Indiana. Like tomorrow? I don't think so. Let's see here. Indiana. So, Matt, let me look at the HRRR here. For I guess you're saying tomorrow at 8 a.m. That's what I think you're trying to say. So tomorrow around 8 a.m., the HRRR, or the HER, does say that there could be maybe a few storms by like central Indiana. So by the time, by around that time, there could be some storms out there. They won't be anything severe, though. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Anyways. I was telling you there's another Madison, Florida. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I figured. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to look there or not. Let's see here. What's up, Lucky Dog? Hope you're doing good, man. Once again, Kathleen, thank you so much. That honestly is greatly appreciated. That means a lot to me, so thank you so much. Let's see. So I was saying Northern Alabama because it seems to be a decent line. It's about to hit. We got hit by 2 or 3 tornadoes back at back. I seen a camper. Warnings here are slow. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I was actually looking at that line a minute ago. It doesn't seem like too much of an issue right now. Just a good old storm. You can see it right there. That could be some storms out there in southeastern Alabama. Let me look at that. Coefficient. Yeah, so there's a couple storms out there in southeastern Alabama too, but once again, nothing big. But back to the main line here. This one is not currently severe. Does not currently pose any form of threat per se. Velocity, yeah, there's no rotation or anything like that you need to be looking out for as of now. So you're good. I mean, there is a marginal risk out in this area today. So this is a level 1 severe threat. So in theory, it's possible that we could get a couple of severe thunderstorms nearby. Maybe out of that line, we'll see. But whenever it comes to it, like I said, I wouldn't let it worry you too much. It's a low end storm. It's nothing crazy. So it should be good. Matt says I'm in tonight. I think, man. Oh, okay. So I guess you mean like 8. Well, that's what I was figured. It's already 8 p.m. Is that Central Time, maybe? Maybe you're in the Central Time Zone. That's probably what it is. Okay. Matt, is there any specific area that you want me to look for you, and a specific time? Can you let me know so I can make it a little more better for you, I guess? Let's see, good, nothing for the Southeast Indiana. It's been raining here all day. It depends on where you're at, but yeah, mostly Indiana's fine, except a little marginal down deep south here. So yeah, deep south could be some storms, but with an isolated severe potentially. But honestly, I wouldn't let it worry you. It's nothing too big, just a low end threat. Let's see here. Drew says, thank you, been relying on you, Max Ryan. Keep up the great work. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Glad to help out. Anytime, like I said, anything y'all need, let me know. If there's anything you want me to look at regarding the weather, like I said, if there's a specific area you want me to take a look at regarding severe weather over the next 3 days, I'll let you know. Like I said, I will mention, though, that day 4, which this is Friday, so to my folks right now who's out in Louisiana and Mississippi, listen up. This is for Friday, okay? So there's a risk in the yellow areas here right now. So when it comes to it, these areas in yellow need to be weather aware for Friday, as there could be some severe weather out there between like Baton Rouge area, nearby. New Orleans, as of now, is not in the risk area overall right now. We got like Alexandria, potentially could be seeing some severe weather nearby. Jackson, Mississippi, like I said, this does go into Mississippi as well. So we'll look out there for that. Also, like I said, portions near Vicksburg and Macomb, also Hattiesburg. So we'll look out there for it. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy cow, man. We just got our mods coming in with support here. Mark, dude, saying fine, let's do it again. This man's coming in with a $5 super chat, man. You did in the beginning of the live stream. You didn't even have to do that, yet alone do it again. Mark, man, thank you so much, dude. I greatly appreciate that. Also, Crystal coming in with a $5 super chat as well. Dude, both my mods here coming in clutch with the support. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. Saying smash that like button, subscribe, share. Thank you, Crystal. That is very, very sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you. Mark, Crystal, you guys are awesome. I appreciate it. And thank you. That's much, much appreciated. Thank you. Moved up here because Hurricane Michael really messed up my hometown. Yeah, Michael was pretty bad. I'm glad to see that you're okay, though, man. That's pretty crazy. Mark says this guy works hard. Let's give him a like. Thank you, Mark. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Christy says, feels so good outside. I'm not even going to lie. Not even going to lie. The breeze, I don't know if I have rain coming or not, but it feels really good outside. Take your dogs out for potty breaks. Yeah, we already did that, so we're good. I don't think we're going to see any more storms up in Florida, out towards us anyways. We'll look at the models here in a second, because right now we've got a little bit of maybe a shower off the coast here of the Big Bend of Florida. Now, later on, this is going to, kind of develop here. You can kind of see. So as we approach, this is 03 Zulu, so this is 11 p.m. Eastern. So right around midnight here, we could start to see some storm activity developing off the coast of the Big Bend here, which, as we progress well into the morning, so well overnight, I should say, into the morning here, so there could be some storms that start to develop, and this will continue throughout tomorrow morning, in through tomorrow afternoon with a bunch of scattered storms, kicking off out there by like the central side of Florida, also like towards northern Florida too. Could see a bit of activity out there, this will continue into the afternoon, possibly the early evening as well. But mostly by like late evening, by the time we get towards like sunset, this should mostly be done. But I think it's going to be more of kind of like an afternoon threat for the most part. Maybe a late morning, early afternoon, maybe mid, late afternoon potentially. We'll see. Well, like I said, if it needs coverage, I'll be live for it. I'll try to. Like I said, I have a hotspot I'm running my live stream on right now, which is not the best, but it's all I got right now. So, and I bounce off of the cell tower. So I don't know if I'm getting a big storm, if that's going to mess with my connection here. I hope not. I might. I'm going to try. For your all safety. That way I can be live because we do have that 5% tornado risk. So there's potential for a couple naders tomorrow. So I'm going to try my hardest to be live for you guys, despite considering I'm inside of that 5% too. So we'll see. We'll definitely just see how things go. Let's see here. Matt says, you really do a great job answering your chat questions live on your stream. I plan on giving you some support next week when I get paid, man. Good luck and great stream. Matt, you don't have to do that, dude. Like I said, I think it's very important for a streamer to engage with their chat as much as possible, especially as a weather streamer, because there's a lot of people out there that's worried about the weather and everything like that. So, I do what I can do. You don't need to thank me for that. Like I said, I think that's very important. I think it's very, very important. So, like I said, whenever it comes to it, like I said, I'm here for you. But yeah, you don't got to worry about y'all don't have to donate or anything like that. So just please know that. It's greatly appreciated, of course, but you don't have to, Matt. It's fine. What happened to my Wi-Fi? There's a lot of personal things going on right now, Ponderosa. A lot of personal things going on in my life. I'm not going to get into it right now, but yeah, I will be telling you guys this. Things are going to be changing very shortly in my streaming world. Nothing big, nothing too big. Okay, it's pretty big. I'll go ahead and tell you. I'm moving again. I have to move somewhere else because some things happened, but I'm not getting into it right now. But anyways, let's see here. Christy, coming in with a $5 donation. Christy, thank you so much. That is greatly appreciated. Dude, that is awesome. Oh, by the way, people are wondering, I am staying in Florida. Don't worry. I'm still going to be here in Central Florida, just moving somewhere else. Anyways, but Christy, thank you so much. That is much, much appreciated. But like I said, y'all, hey guys, if there's any area you want me to take a look at for tonight or for the next 3 days, really, feel free to let me know. Like I said, I'll be here if y'all are curious about what's going on in the weather world and all that stuff. So feel free to let me know. But once again, Christy, thank you so much for the $5. You definitely didn't have to do that, my friend. That was very sweet of you, much appreciated. And whenever I do end the stream tonight, I will be sure to go over all the donations, just giving you all an extra thank you, because I truly appreciate it. And you guys really helped get me through everything, and I honestly can't thank you more than enough, everybody. So much love to y'all. But thank you, Christy. Thank you for the 5. Much appreciated. Let's see here. Tiffany says, Andrew, keep us posted in your community posts so we can keep following your weather updates. Sounds good, Tiffany. Absolutely. Will do. Will do. Like I said, tomorrow I will definitely still try to go live for you. Will I still be a Floridian? Yeah, I will. Like I said, I ain't moving too far from where I'm at now. I am moving still in this area here, but not where I'm at now. It's just a lot of personal issues going on right now. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. I ain't gonna get any further into that. But all you need to know is I'm moving. That's why I've been kind of doing things. It's been crazy, man. Crazy. I never can catch a break, but this should be good. Let's see here. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. But like I said, y'all, if there's any questions y'all might have, once again, I'll go ahead and go over the overall outlook for tomorrow again with y'all, because I know we got some new people joining here, probably wondering what's going on. So tomorrow being Thursday? No, Tuesday. Sorry, Wednesday. See, my mind's all over the place. So for Wednesday, tomorrow. So tomorrow being Wednesday, we got ourselves really 3 areas we need to watch out for potential severe weather. So we got Central Plains, we got the Carolinas, as well as portions out there by Florida in the risk area. Ponderosa, I did just move, 7 months ago, but like I said, there's a bit of stuff going on. Let's just say drama that I am not a part of, that I'm just going to leave it that, in which I'm moving somewhere else. Anyways, moving on from that subject. But yeah, so we got to watch out there towards the Central Plains and stuff like that. So we got really Texas, the Panhandle, Texas, eastern side, portions out there central, northern, and western Oklahoma. We got ourselves that slight risk out there. So we'll definitely keep an eye out there for it overall. So a bit of a heads up for you guys. We'll look at the probs here in a minute. Also, we have Florida here as well, towards like Orlando and the Tampa area. We'll need to... Dude, are you serious? Christy! Oh my gosh, dude. Holy cow. Christy is coming in with a $50 donation. Are you serious, Christy? Saying good luck with the move. Thank you so much, Christy. You did... Oh my gosh. Dude, you did not have to do that, Christy. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Wow. I am blown away. Christy, you did not have to do that. Seriously, though, thank you so much. If there's anything I can do for you, Christy, you know I'll be here for you. And like I said, I'll be here to answer any questions you have, help you with anything I can. Dude, wow. Christy, seriously, thank you so much. That is, like, really sweet of you. That means the world to me. Thank you, Christy. Much love. Wow, dude, that's so sweet of you. I appreciate it. I'll make sure to give you a big thank you at the end as well to all of our donators. So once again, thank you, Christy. You didn't have to do that. Anyway, so yeah, what we were talking about, guys, like I said, oh, wow, dude, what we were talking about here is for tomorrow. Like I said, we got ourselves like Central Florida and the risk out there for the slight risk. We do have a 5% tornado threat, okay, here for tomorrow. Okay, so that's out there in the central side of Florida. So, you know, Tampa, Orlando area, we need to keep an eye out there for. We have, like, you know, Cape Canaveral, Spring Hill, some of those regions there, you know, at risk regarding a couple of tornadoes. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to try to be live tomorrow. I'll be live for some coverage. So I'll be live to cover the tornado threat for Florida tomorrow. That's if my hotspot decides it wants to work, because, you know, typically when I was noticing earlier, whenever I tried to go live earlier, I was getting storms at that time in which my speeds went down, so I was worried it would just cut out the stream immediately. So I hopefully it'll be good enough to stream the coverage tomorrow, but I'll do my best I can. Anyways, we also got a little bit of a 2% risk for tornadoes, so a couple of tornadoes are possible out there in like South Kansas, portions out like towards western and northern Oklahoma too. We'll keep an eye out there for, so we'll watch it. You know, we'll definitely watch out there, but once again, the main tornado threat tomorrow is going to be like in Central Florida. So keep you all posted. In terms of, let's see here, damaging winds, yeah, we got a 5% risk out there for damaging wind gusts across, you know, Florida. Some out there towards like North and South Carolina, portions out there by, let's see here, like Virginia. We obviously got a 15% risk, actually. The greatest potential for damaging winds is going to be out there towards like Oklahoma, south of Wichita, Kansas area, southeastern Texas, you know, southeastern Texas panhandle there. So that is where the greatest potential is. Now, damaging wind gusts, so 15% across the yellow, 5% across the brown. So basically, with, you know, with regarding the winds and stuff like that, we are seeing the damaging wind gusts. These gusts, not sustained, these are wind gusts. What they can peak up to could be between like 60 to 70 miles an hour in terms of wind gusts. So that goes for also Florida and the Carolinas too. Just a lower probability across the brown. Like I said, 5% chance of happening within 25 miles of you, while the yellow's a 15% chance, a little greater probability. Now, hail, tomorrow actually could be a bit of a hail concern for Florida as well. We got ourselves the main central area here of Florida in, like I said, towards some pretty popular areas, like I said, like towards Orlando, Tampa, Palm Bay, Spring Hill, Daytona areas. And, we could have some hail tomorrow as well. The good news is we don't have a hatch risk, so we're not expecting anything to be above 2 inches in diameter regarding hail. However, we could have some hailstones ranging between 1 to 2 inches in diameter. So there's definitely a possibility that we could get some hail. But like I said, we're not expecting it to be anything excessive over 2 inches in diameter. So things should be relatively good. Same thing for like the Central Plains, out there, and 15% across the Oklahoma and like Texas and portions of Kansas. Same thing, between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. Anyways, let's see, Tiffany says, let's respect Andrew's privacy, y'all. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to get too far into it, but like I said, all you need to know is that I'm moving. I'm in the process of moving again due to some personal life issues going on right now. Some things going on I'm not going to talk about here. That's very personal. But that's all you need to know is I'm moving. I'm staying in Florida, staying in Central Florida, not moving far from here. So that's all you need to know. Anyways, let's see here. Your channel should be here to support you as you do. Those who can do and those who can't, like and sub. Thank you, Christy. Once again, seriously, you definitely made my night with that. That was very sweet of you and very much appreciated. I hope you know that you helped me out a lot regarding things. So once again, thank you, Christy. You're awesome. I appreciate that very, very much. Let's see here. Are you and your girlfriend still good together? Yeah, we're still doing good. Yeah, me and Courtney, or Arctic. Yeah, I've been with her since early 21. Yeah, a little over 3 years. Anyways, but yeah, everything's good with us. Let's see. Samus says, "Hey, in W16, good luck with good luck and great." Wait, hold on. Good luck, great with the move. Oh, thank you, Samuel. I appreciate it. My brain just isn't working. Got some strong storms in Nebraska. Yeah, actually we do. Let's see. We're going to hop over there real quickly. So we do got a couple storms out there in Nebraska. The one towards Atkinson has ping pong ball hail potential on it, 1.5 inches in diameter. Let's see here. That's out there by Atkinson towards Stewart, Newport. Let's see here. How do you say that? Is that like Butte? Butte? I don't know. Napier, we have Anoka. So you guys are in a warning for 1.5 inch hail. A couple storms to the south of that. We also got another warning south of North Plate towards Wellfleet area, or including Wellfleet, I should say, towards Highway 83. I can't English tonight, y'all. Quarter hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds out there. Let's see. But like I said, everybody, once again, if there is any area that you guys want me to take a look at regarding, the weather over the next couple of days, like I said, feel free to let us know. If y'all have any questions about it, don't hesitate to ask. Don't hesitate to ask. Let's just do this because we can. I want to see if GFS is starting to show anything in the tropics. Like, don't take this seriously. This is just me looking far down. You should never look this far into models. This is just me seeing if GFS is ever starting to show any hurricane activity. Which, first of all, the EPAC, this is actually a storm we're watching on the Eastern Pacific. Yeah, this is actually a storm that we're watching. Once again, y'all, if you're just tuning in here, we have our first tropical disturbance. This is for the Pacific. This is not the Atlantic. So this is out there in the EPAC, like I said, Eastern Pacific. So as of now, Hurricane Center has a 30% chance formation in the next 7 days or the next week. So a week from today, there's a 30% chance that this thing will be either a tropical depression or a tropical storm. The next 48 hours or the next 2 days, 0%. We're not really expecting this thing to develop in the next 2 days. So more than likely, we will definitely not have any disturbance any depression, I should say, or storm. Within the next 2 days. But yeah, the next 7 days, I think that probability will increase. Watch it. It more than likely will, considering how much confidence there's been in the models for literally days. Like I said, earlier in the stream today, we actually looked at the GFS model in its previous runs. And I mean, model run after model run from the last 4 days of consecutive model runs of the GFS model. Not just GFS, but the main one that we're looking at. GFS, there was constant support of that tropical system forming. Like I said, other models supported it as well. That's what really got me, talking about it here with you guys is, other models like the CMC and, some of those models are talking about it too. So yeah, they're both at it. They're both at it. So we'll see. Chrissy says hurricane season. Yeah, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. I think it's the 1st of next month. June 1st, I think. June 1st. I will show you this. The Atlantic. So here's, obviously there's nothing going on right now in the Atlantic side. But look at this. So this is from the Hurricane Center, the NHC. Now, if you look at it, let's see here. Okay, regularly scheduled tropical weather outlooks will resume on May 15th, 2024. Tomorrow's May 15th, 2024. So tomorrow we're going to start to get our regularly scheduled tropical weather outlooks out for us. So, like I said, we're not expecting anything going on we're not expecting anything to go on out there towards the Atlantic anytime soon, so don't worry. But like I said, the Eastern Pacific, there could be a little bit of something going on that we'll need to look out there for, like I said, regarding that. But, even the good news, like I said, with this storm system here, even the good news with that, models have this thing, a whale. Whoa, my inner Southern came out there. Whale. But anyways, these models have this thing being well south of Mexico, or just really any land area in general. This is mostly just going to be a fish storm, mostly just out there in the ocean. Now, like I said, earlier, there could be some indirect impacts to land, such as like South Mexico. It really depends on, first of all, how strong this storm system gets, how big does it get, and also how close does it get to the coast. Those are all three very important factors in determining, what the impacts could look like for South Mexico. The only thing I'm seeing a big issue is for like surfing, or just people in the water, I should say, in general. There's going to be some rip currents, which is going to be a big issue. So I think that's going to be a bit of a problem. That's if, obviously, it turns out to be a strong hurricane, which, there's still some things that we need to, figure out here. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we'll just have to continue watching it for the next little bit. It's not expected to develop in anytime soon. Let's see. What model do I find to be more accurate? Statistically, I think it's the European model, but I always treat every model equally. I don't highlight one model over others. I always make sure I get enough input from all the models, or the main models, I should say. Dude, if I was doing that from all the models, I'd be there for hours and days just looking at it. But no, I mean, the main ones like Euro and GFS and Icon and just some of those models that I use. The main ones for the tropics. Yeah. But, typically, statistically, like, the European model is considered one of the most accurate. But I will tell you this, they have their ups and downs. I've seen GFS perform very well for storm systems. I've also seen the GFS do very poorly. Same thing for European model. I've seen, the Euro, the ECMWF perform very badly during a storm, but I've also seen it perform very good. I feel like, this is my opinion, so take this how you want. I feel like from what I've witnessed, I think the GFS is better with tropical systems, while the European is more better with, winter systems. That's what I've always seemed to notice. Now, like I said, I still treat them just as equally as you should, because otherwise that would be very biased towards a model. That's not how you forecast. Just going to say that right off the bat. But, yeah, I mean, statistically, they say that Euro is the most accurate, but, oh well. That doesn't mean anything to me, honestly. What weather radio do I recommend? I got two right there. These are WR120s. They're just your basic weather radio. Just as long as you can receive alerts is all that matters. But yeah, WR120. I have a lot of them. I have others hanging up on my wall. WR100 is a earlier model. They stopped making those. These ones they still make. The 100s they don't make anymore. But I have a couple of those. Yeah, but like I said, just go on Amazon or something, look up for weather radio. it's definitely very important to have, I think, for sure. What do I got for Winchester, Tennessee? Let's look and see here what we got going on. I don't think we got much going on. Let's see, Winchester, Tennessee. Okay, so yeah. So right now we got a couple showers nearby. Nothing severe though, my friend. We do got a little marginal threat today. Tonight, there's a small shot that there could maybe be a couple of, a couple strong to severe thunderstorms today. Honestly, I wouldn't get your hopes up on it. I don't think we're going to see anything too crazy out towards your region today. A couple booms of thunder. Maybe a little bit of rain could be expected, but yeah, nothing crazy. Now tomorrow there's no risk for severe weather, and same thing for Thursday even no severe weather. So tonight's really the only night you got to look out for maybe a couple storms, but otherwise the next couple days for Wednesday and Thursday, it's going to be clear for severe weather. So that's good. But anyways, y'all. Anyways. Well, we're going to wrap up here pretty soon, guys. We've been live a little over an hour here. Just a typical weather update. You know, we typically go live for y'all about an hour. I try to do each day. I try to do every day to go live for you. But, you know, whenever it comes to it, like I said, if y'all have any final questions before I roll off here, feel free to let us know. It'd be greatly appreciated. Once again, thank you all for being here. Leave a like and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't already. It'll be much appreciated. And, of course, we'll go over our donators here at the end once again as a big thank you whenever we get to it. Let's see, a question about Tullahoma on Friday, graduation. Thoughts on being moved inside at 7:30. So, Keaton, is that in PM or AM? I don't think is it AM or PM? And I guess that's Tennessee, right? Okay. Like I said, Tennessee's not expected to get any crazy weather. Let's see. Friday. I need to pop up the long range for this one here. Let's see here for Friday. But yeah, let me know if it's AM or PM. Let's see. Let me zoom out just a tad. All right, so here we go. So Friday, or sorry, Thursday. So hold on. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, GFS does show a disturbance. Oh, PM. Okay. Yeah. So the GFS model, you can kind of see it's very low resolution because it's a long range model, but there could be some precipitation out there towards that region. Let's see, this is 8 p.m. So, okay. Maybe it can clear in time. Let me try NAM. Okay. Yeah, so I hate to tell you this, my friend, but it does look like the models are going to be showing a bit of, or they are showing a bit of rain. Both our mid-range NAM and the long-range GFS, they both show a bit of rain. It looks quite possible. I hate to say it. So, stay tuned, Keaton. What I'll do for you is, like I said, I'll go live again tomorrow. You know, if not just for coverage, but also an update live stream too. Remind me as this gets closer, and I will give you the latest information I can give you. How about that? But as of now, it does look like it's going to rain. Yeah. Let's see here. They have some awesome options. I need to get the rest of my supplies for hurricane season. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to really worry about hurricanes too much. I'm more inland Central Florida. But I still definitely can get some pretty hefty activity with hurricanes. You know, I get a lot of the rain and winds. That's about all I get. I don't get any of the surging. Some flooding, but I'm not really in a flood-prone area. I do need to do some hurricane prep as well for, like, you know, mostly like power outage stuff, like maybe some personal power banks and and all that stuff. Let's see here. NAM, never accurate model. Yeah, it's the abbreviation. Let's see. That's fine. Some people are going to be bummed if it gets moved to the gym. Yeah, I hear you, Keaton. I hear you. It does look like a rainy day, unfortunately. So we'll see. Let's see here. Let's see. Is that Plate City? I'm not sure how you say that exactly, but yeah, let me look it up here. Missouri. Okay, so you're out there. Oh, you're by Kansas City, just north of Kansas City. Gotcha. Tomorrow, you are not in the severe weather threat. However, you're close to that marginal to the west of you. You're not at risk for severe weather as of right now, but you're pretty close to the edge of that risk area. So I would keep an eye out there for some storms tomorrow. You know, it's still a possibility, I think. We'll definitely need to watch out there because, I mean, you are in that general thunderstorm risk there if you look at it. Potential for a couple thunderstorms. But yeah, no, honestly, as of right now, nothing severe is expected. But so I'm saying tomorrow, I mean, a single update can push you in the severe weather threat. I would right now, I wouldn't expect any severe weather, but maybe a couple thunderstorms. But yeah, nothing severe as of now. Okay. See, it's pouring in Newport News, Virginia. Is it? Let's go and take a look out there, see what's going on. Oh yeah, wow, quite a bit of rain out in your region. That's just a big blob of rain, man. Big blob. I wish we had something like that down here. Have I been in a hurricane? Yeah, I've been in a couple of them. Let's see. All right, see you later, Sam. Yeah, like I said, we're getting ready to head off here as well. We've been live a little over an hour and 16 minutes. Actually, a little bit longer than our typical forecast stream. Let's see here. I don't mind General Thunder, but when it's 3 out of 5, it scares me. Oh, yeah, no. You're not going to see anything like that. I promise you, Amal. You should be good. Like I said, you're not even in the level 1 out of 5 as of right now. You're kind of in the 0 out of 5 if you think of it that way. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. You should be good. Should be mighty fine. Alrighty, y'all. Well, let me go ahead and go over our donators as once again a big thank you to our supporters, and then we're going to roll off here. Once again, let's go ahead and go over our people who donated just as a big thank you. And guys, like I said, before you roll out here, if you haven't already, consider subscribing, leaving a like. It'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Oh, Jason, coming in here with a $5 super chat, man. All right, let's go ahead and get into that real quickly, and then I'll get to the other people. Thanks. But Jason, sneaking in here, man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Saying anything to be concerned about in Hastings. Okay, Hastings. Gotcha. Nebraska tomorrow. Thanks. Thanks for being on and great weather channel on the tube. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. That is greatly appreciated. Let me look out there real quickly. Hastings, Nebraska. Let's see. Okay, so you are in the marginal. You are in that level 1 threat here for tomorrow. Okay, so there's a possibility for a couple of strong to potentially severe storms near you. It's not going to be anything crazy, though. Let's see. We'll go ahead and pull up the HRRR here for you and see what we got going on. So as we approach down in time, you know, some storms could happen. Mostly in the afternoon, evening is kind of whenever it seems to occur. Yeah, so there could be some in the morning, actually. Yeah, there's some showers and storms nearby in the morning. Just really all day tomorrow, there could be just a bunch of scattered storms for you. Like I said, we got a marginal tomorrow, level 1 threat. No tornadoes, though, so that's good. That's good. In terms of damaging winds, there's a 5% chance for some damaging wind gusts. So could see some gusts about 60 miles an hour, potentially. Nearby, and of course hail, nothing hatched, which is good. So your hail threat, hail size could be between 1 to 2 inches in diameter. We're not expecting anything significant or above 2 inches as of right now. So you're good, man. Yeah, honestly, like I said, low in threat, nothing to worry about. Just, you know, be weather aware throughout the day. It's a possibility for a couple isolated severe storms, but when it comes to it, once again, it's not supposed to be anything crazy. Did my camera give out? Oh man, I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, oh, there we go. We're back up in business. Dude, I don't know what the heck just happened there. That's weird. But anyways, once again, man, thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and go over our donators here. Let's see here. Gotta give a big thank you to our supporters out there. Once again, I really appreciate y'all supporting. It's much appreciated. So let's go ahead and go over this. So first of all, Mark, dude, coming in here with 2 super chats. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, Mark. Crystal, thank you so much, Crystal. I appreciate it. Christy, really coming in with the big support. Thank you so much, Christy. Once again, that is much appreciated. Much love. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Christy. That is awesome. You really made my night with that. So thank you so much, Christy. And also, Jason, just now, man, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. And hopefully that weather forecast was good enough for you. But I really appreciate it, man. Also, on Cash App, we had Kathleen coming in with a $15 donation. So a lot of love from you guys tonight. And honestly, I'm very thankful for it. And honestly, thank you guys so much for all your support. Like I said, if it's $1 or $500, like I said, no matter how much, it is all greatly is equally appreciated. So thank you guys. Seriously, it's very sweet of you. Y'all definitely don't have to donate or anything like that. But it is, just know it is much appreciated. Let's see. Kobe wants me to take a look here at Monroe, Louisiana. Gotcha. Okay, we'll do this one, and then we're gonna roll off here, y'all. Gonna roll off here. This will be our last one. Okay, so here's the thing, my friend. Here for today, no severe weather. Here for tomorrow, no severe weather. Here for, let's see, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday, no severe weather. Let's see here. So, as we come into Thursday, there's a possibility that we could get a couple of storms. A couple booms of thunder here and there, nothing severe. Honestly, looking pretty good. So, nothing crazy as a Thursday. However, Friday, yeah, I would watch out for Friday. You're on the edge of that level 2 threat, so that means you're probably at least going to be in the level 1 threat overall for severe weather. We'll wait and see how that outlook comes out. But yeah, so as of now, the biggest day I would look out there for is for Friday. Okay? Anyways, y'all. Well, thank you all for joining. Once again, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up here for now. It's greatly appreciated. Once again, thank you to all our supporters. Thank you for the mods, for modding the chat. Thank everybody for joining us. It's much appreciated. We love you guys. I greatly appreciate your support. We'll be back live tomorrow. I'm going to try to do some coverage if my hotspot can handle it. I'm going to test it before I do. So I'll try. If not, I will do another update live stream tomorrow night for you guys. But, all right, everybody. Thank y'all for joining. Greatly appreciated. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Y'all sleep good. Have a great day at work or school tomorrow, whatever you're doing. And I hope to see you guys then. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. You guys take care. Much love to you. And we'll see y'all in the next one.